Rosemont Elementary School in Rosemont, Illinois, and we are here for our February brass only camp.
This weekend is a lot of just continuing working on what we have show music-wise, really just getting the fundamentals down so everyone's on the same page, just working towards so when we get to move in, everyone knows the expectation, everyone knows the standard.
We have a lot of new guys that have showed up and really took their spot since the January camp into here, and now that we have the horn line basically set up, we're in full stride.
There's a decent amount returning, about the same retention we've kind of always had. We're starting to get more people from other corps too. I know particularly our percussion section, I think one of the sections, maybe snares, I think everyone who auditioned or who's at the January camp was a vet of another corps. And so that was really cool to see. I'm not a percussionist, but watching them, I could tell wow, it's gonna be a good year for percussion.
So for us, a lot of our winter is kind of structured around the idea of just putting in the technique program. And while it's cool to kind of get to read through music and kind of get an idea what the show will be, for us it's really more about making sure that every instrument, every player on every instrument is approaching the horn in the same way, and that they have an understanding of what our pedagogical approach is, and whether it be articulation to quality of sound to exploring the different dynamic ranges of the instrument. It's really kind of our opportunity to dig in and make sure that before they even show up to spring training, they know exactly what we're looking for in terms of the approach to the horn.
We've been being held to a level that would be expected in spring training or later, like June or July or even August, as early as February, which is, I think, something that's going to really help us down the line. And it's also an ideal that I think the members have really bought into. Tiny things such as the pencil tip direction, whichever way that faces, or the certain degree at which you hold your instrument or you place it down, the way you lay down your gloves.
We have a pretty good idea of the standard that we set and that we want to set. We're trying to start where we ended last year and build from there. So, I think this is going to be a really special year for us.
There's definitely a bunch of excitement in the horn line because of the music. Some of the pieces are kind of different from what you would normally hear on a marching field. And it's created a sense of excitement among us because we're so excited to perform it.
Well, being a mellophone player, any book written under Mike Martin is going to be a lot of fun. So looking at it and playing through it for the first time especially was it's going to be cool.
We just got a drafted ballad and it's going to be killer. It's going to be another moment of the summer, definitely.
I think one of our staff members said earlier that the ballad is the hardest piece of music I think this corps played in maybe ever. It's harmonically dense and there's levels of intonation and tuning that we haven't even dug into yet that are, I think, leagues above what we've done in the past.
The thing about kind of, I guess, what the Cavaliers have been, especially recently, is we kind of try to reinvent ourselves every year. Obviously 2018 was very different than 2019, and so we're trying to, just kind of continue to push the boundaries of what we can do both musically and artistically with the design of the show. Obviously that stuff's still in the routes for quite a while, but we want to find music that's both accessible and that people are going to enjoy, while also finding things that are going to push the boundaries of what we can do as teachers and performers. So with the ballad this year, we're really excited. We're actually reading through it tomorrow for the first time, and guys have had it for a few days, and we're really excited to kind of hear what it sounds like. And that was a big moment for us last summer. I think people really enjoyed the ballad that we put on the field, and we're just trying to top it, so what we can do to kind of continue to push things forward. It's still very Cavaliers, and it's going to be what people know and love of the organization, but we're always trying to find ways to present that in a new light and continue to basically just entertain the audience. We love the competitive side of things, and we want to be competitive in the activity, but really for us it's more about creating a really engaging and dynamic product that people can wrap their wrap their arms around and enjoy and kind of celebrate with the guys in a great performance. So yeah, we're excited about the product, and it's just very Cavaliers, but again, just like last season, just a very different turn for us.
So which way is the pencil pointing, so you don't offend anyone around you?
Pencil tip to the right, and if it has a clip, it points up.
That's well beyond.